In this segment, we're going to take a look at Section 8.2, Renting a Home, and in Part 3, you're asked to research some rental properties. And I've got a few different sites that you can take a look at, different than what are on your handout. This particular one is called gottarent.com. Your handout mentions realtor.ca, which is where you would look to both buy and rent. So if you're looking for rentals, you're going to need to change this from sale to for rent. And if you're looking specifically for the Niagara area, there's something called niagararents.com. And you can do a Google search to find a number of possibilities. Taking a look at gottarent.com, you need to enter in the location. So let's suppose that you get a job in St. Catharines and you want to move there. And you can get a little bit more specific. Let's suppose that we're interested in a one-bedroom apartment. If you'd like, you can specify the type, whether it's a low-rise apartment, a high-rise apartment, house, condominium, and so on. We're just going to leave it as any type. And it's also important to specify a price range. It needs to fit within your budget. So let's look at apartments priced between $500 and $1,000 per month. There typically will be a profiled result up at the top. It gets a slightly larger area than the other ones, just to grab your attention. But then after that point, they're listed from least expensive to most expensive. So we've got some here starting at $535, but you can see that these are student housing, right, for students in one apartment. So this particular one looks to be across from the Penn Center. It gives a little bit of detail here. 5-minute walk to the Penn Center, close to the highways, newly renovated, and so on. So we can click on the property to get a little bit more details. You can see that this particular apartment has a few different units within it. There's a one-bedroom, 769 square feet, but there are also some 2 bedrooms and even 3 bedrooms. And you can see which utilities are included, water, hydroelectricity, and when they're available. Keep in mind, if it doesn't say things like television and phone, those aren't included, and we're going to have to take that into consideration when creating the budget. You're going to pick 3 different apartments, and you're asked to give a brief summary of each of those things, and perhaps cut and paste a picture of them. So if we take a look at this particular unit, I can click on some more pictures. So here's a picture of the kitchen, for instance, and if I want to include that in my report, I can just right click it, copy the image, and then open up my report and paste it in.